Mushiri Muriuki. I'm a male rape survivor from Nairobi, Kenya. Currently, I'm working in Arong Kenyatta University, where I sell electronic appliances, and I'm here to create awareness.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to express my views on this. First, we'll start with my name. I'm Arvin Sungu. I live in Mombasa. I'm a lab technologist by profession, and besides that, I work with Tumba Shop Shop, owned by Wambere Wamitush. Yeah, actually, before I start, I know you believe that it takes a lot of courage for me to talk about this. It can be extremely difficult for survivors like me to come out and express his views or share their story because we feel ashamed, concerned, because can say the society is very unfair to men, where men we believe that we have got that strong feeling and we don't show our emotions like the women do. Because when you talk about this, nobody will care about it unless you are a child, and it is something that's really affect men, but nobody cares. For example, I think early this year I was reading an article about a football player, Patrice Evra, former Man United player, and he was abused when he was a kid, and the guy later revealed it recently. Imagine that's something that happened to him when he was a kid, and he revealed it after all those more than 30 years. So it is something that really affects us as men, but we don't like to talk about it because the negligence of the society that comes through within it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Henry Karanja. I'm the CEO and the chairman of Inspire Transfer Youth Organization. I'm a male rape survivor residing in Kenya, Kiambu County. I'm here to create an awareness. I'm an activist. I talk to young men. I talk against male rape in Kenya. That's what we do. In this month of April, I'm here because I want to encourage someone out there who have gone through sexual abuse and he is a man. We have found out that male have been raped, but nobody who is willing to support them. Nobody who is seated here out there to listen to them. Nobody who is offering them to shoulder to lean on. This month of April, it's a month of sexual assault awareness month. That's why we are doing this video, because we want to encourage those men who have gone through sexual abuse to know that they are never alone. It was never their fault, and they deserve to be given another chance. They need to be talked to. They need to have people who will support them. They need to have an ear that is gonna listen to them and help them to heal from the trauma, because any kind of a rape is very traumatizing. And we have many young men who are struggling with trauma. Even I have people who have struggled with trauma of rape for more than 18 years and above. Yes, men are struggling. And men, they just want to keep quiet with their own problems. They die with a lot of pain inside them because they never had someone whom they can share with. They never have that person who can listen to them and help them with the problems. So I'm here today because I want to create an awareness and talk about male rape so that they can know they have people who are thinking about them. They have people who are willing to work with them. They have people who want to listen to them. And there is this organization, that's where they can come, they can feel safe, they can have support group. We create a safe place for them, we listen to them so that we can able to help them to heal from the trauma. Keep it in here. I'm going to share my experience with other people. I'm the director of this documentary, but I said I have to be featured here and share my view about this. Thank you so much and welcome.
Yeah, so this incident happened to me in 2018 in Nairobi. That's I think I was how many years old? Like 25. Yeah, 25 years old. Because it's something that I've never talked about it, and it took me 4 years to talk about it. Actually, it is this year that when I was in Nairobi with some of my workmates, it was on a Friday, and they told me that boss will buy a drink. So they were asking me if I was drinking, and I told them no. So they were interested to know why I'm not drinking, and that's why I opened up to them, and I told them the incident that happened to me the first time I drank. So it's something that took me a very long period of time, imagine 4 years, because when I talk about it, I can see it, I feel it, I hear it, and taste it. I try to say the words, and I feel dirty inside me. I feel more dirty telling you more about it because it's something that really hurts me inside, and it really, really hurts. Because I've been embarrassed all my life over this, and I've never told any of my family. Actually, this is the year that I opened up to my cousin whom we were with him that night, and I told him what happened to me, because the guy who tried to did this to me was his friend, a former workmate of him. So actually, that's when I opened up after 4 years, because I became very, very worried and withdrawn. I think it affected the rest of my life. I was worried and anxious all the time. I didn't make friends or talk with anyone, and I was like always watchful for people who might hurt me. Lots of them, I can say it's something which is very, very difficult to talk about.
When the incident happened, it was after my form focus, where I went, nikaingia online, nikaanza kuchat na mabeshte wangu. Then I found someone who akanichat, tukajuana. They told me he was a bishop. Yeah, he was a bishop. Then akaanza kunichat, akaanza kuniambia mambo ya Mungu. We even prayed online na tukafanya mambo mingi sana. So akaniambia I would niende kwake at least to sukume hii huduma pamoja, na at least nipate kazi huko place kwake. Yeah. Sure. After I went, I did not hesitate. I went and reached the place, and they welcomed me warmly, and I was happy. We served God. Then one night it came that he told me he wanted to sleep with me, but I refused. Then I don't know what happened one night. I found myself in the morning akiwa sha already in sodomize. Yeah.
For how long it took you to disclose to your family that you have been abused, or even your friends, and how was their reaction?
Okay, it did not take long. Juu venye nilitoka hiyo place, nilikaa around 3 days to 4 days. I went to my parent place, and I immediately told my mom. At first I told my mom, my dad hakuwa amejua hiyo story. after I told my mom encouraged me to go and see my pastor, and the pastor she's Pastor Cecily. I salute her because kama si yeye mahali niko saa hii singekuwa nimefika. And
if I can say how it really affected me personally, I can say this abuse is a damaging impact in someone's life, because it causes difficulties forming intimate and trusting relationships. For me, when the incident happened, it has really affected me, and to be honest, I really don't have male friends, even the female ones around. It's only me when I'm from work, go straight to home. Actually, I'm an introvert person. I like being alone. That's how it's really affected me, because I don't want something like that happen to me again. So I choose to be alone all the time. When I'm free, I can maybe watch a movie or just read a novel where I feel I'm safe alone. And if I have to go to a party, then I think I should just go with someone I trust. But I think it has been a very difficult moment, because I don't even go to parties, because the same thing that happened to me, it was during a party. So this thing has really affected me forming relationships, because this, when I think of forming these relationships again, it reminds me of the incident that I almost went through, and it creates an emotional barrier that will make it difficult for me to form a relationship. Of course, yes, we can talk, you can laugh, but when somebody starts at you, where do you stay? No, that's where now I change my mood, and actually nobody knows where I'm staying apart from my girlfriends, because it's difficult to talk even to our partners, to our family, friends about the sexual abuse, because it prevents others from being able to offer support. Like, let's say for example, like me, when I try to open up to someone, they will see you as a joke. Maybe you need an attention, and it is something that really nobody will take you serious. So it's something that really affected me. Okay, you asked something about the relationship between me and the guy. Actually, we don't talk anymore, and I don't think it's someone whom I can welcome in my life again, because after that incident, when I came to Mombasa, after some period of time, this guy tried to contact me again, and we talked just like a friendly way. But the moment this guy tried to start talking about something that he want to come and book an hotel, we spend the night together, and I was like, is this guy really normal? So that's the day that I ended the relationship with the guy, and I blocked him, deleted his number, and I don't think it's somebody that we can be friends again, because I feel embarrassed, to be honest. When I just want to talk to maybe a young man out there, maybe someone who has gone through about it, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong to deserve that. Just be strong. I know survivors like us, we always blame ourselves, especially if we know the perpetrator personally. Remind the survivor, maybe even more than once, that you are not to blame. I know it may be a difficult moment for you in your life to think about it. I just want to tell you, you are not alone. If you have somebody who can listen, and care or can help you in any way, please speak up to them and see the type of offer they can help. Because what I can say, it's if you open up with your story, and you will find someone who is willing to listen. Like for me, I just found this an opportunity to share this because it is something that we are men go through, and nobody like to listen actually. So that's the word of encouragement that I may give anyone out there, because when you talk, seek medical attention, you will need support. People out here are very different. So what I can just say is just uh, this sexual abuse can really torture your mind, and it can make you start thinking of something which might not be helpful. Like for me, it has put me up in a depression state. Like, in historic sexual abuse, yes, it's something which is physical, but the mental abuse, it's something that lasts forever. The physical abuse comes and goes, kind of, you forgot the pain of the physical inside of it. But the mental abuse, until the day that I die, until the day that I die, I am a victim. If you like, because it doesn't matter what situation I'm in. I could be in any party and having the best part of my life, but could just smell something, or somebody could say something, or somebody could touch me, and I am right back to the abuse. And until the day I die, that's never going to change. So victims and survivor, it's something that the victims should be held responsible for it, because I know it's not only me who goes through these.
My mom at first was shocked, and she akanichukulia tu kama mtoto wake warmly. She encouraged me because I felt down. I felt like I've done the worst sin ever. And my pastor too akanichukulia tu, we prayed, and then tukatoa hizo dhambiu za kuni disconnect na hizo mambo. Yeah.
So you never found yourself?
I did not find myself in that. Yeah.
Tell us, how did it affect you as a person?
Okay, it affected me as a person. Sometimes nikiwa nimekaa hivyo juu of that incident that happened, you feel the feeling arouse, but my spiritual mom had told me when I feel such a feeling, I should pray, I should keep myself busy, nisifikirie hiyo mafikira.
What do you mean by you feel like that feeling has loud on you? What do you mean? Which feeling?
The feeling as in, I don't know how I'll put it. That feeling as in your feeling, I think. Yeah.
Just because we are here to get away, we're not here to discriminate anyone. We are here. So you just feel, sometimes you feel.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Because I've gone through some counseling. So most of the time when I feel that, I just keep myself busy and learn some Bible verses that will itatoa hiyo mafikira kwa akili yangu. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell us. There are those people who are abused by bishops. So many who are watching that right. What would you like to tell them? Do they need to come out and explain this?
Yeah, they should, because hakuna haja ya mtu akae hapo nje unyamaze na situation. There are many other boys, young men out there are passing through the same, na wamenyamaza. You know, the moment umenyamaza, hiyo kitu inakuwa ndani yako and you find yourself being a gay. But the moment you speak up, hiyo kitu itakusaidia at least to create awareness, na hiyo kitu haitakuwa ndani yako. So wenye wamepitia in such a situation out there, ningependa ku-encourage, don't be quiet, just speak up. Na ukispeak up, utajua vile utaweza kusaidia. Yeah.
You talk to that young man out there who's going through a man who has been raped, who has been victimized, talk to that person. Maybe he doesn't know what to do about it. He has just escaped to where he's in. Probably you don't want to share it. Can you just encourage what you do?
Okay, what I would venye ningependa tu kuadvise huyo a young man or a man out there mwenye amepitia male rape, na ningekuadvise usinyamaze na hiyo issue. You just search, tafuta mtu yoyote mwenye unaona unaweza trust, umwambie, speak up na utasaidika. To the moment umenyamaza, that thing will it will be inside you na utaweza pia ku speak up. Yeah.
What would you like to tell Kenyans about men? Because many people don't believe that. What would you like to tell?
Okay, venye ningependa tu kuambia Wakenya hapa nje, this thing is real. Even me at first sikuwa naamini ama kuna male, but I came to realize it is there when I passed through the same experience. Na singependa mtu apitie through experience. So this thing is real. Yeah, it's real.
When the incident happened, I was just 15 years old. I was in high school when I was invited to my uncle's place. And my case happened when when I just visited there. You know, I was just innocent. I didn't know what was going on. And during that day, the night that I spent in my uncle's place, that's when the incident happened. He raped me. We had a big fight when the incident was happening. But because I was young, he was older than me. I was just 15 years old by then. He was able he was just strong. I could not be able to defend myself. We were just alone in the house, and its incident happened. You know, it is just something that I remember that it was like yesterday. You know, I have never by then experienced such a thing, and according to me, I have grown in a place where I've been shown the ways of the Lord. I was that person who was always in the church. I was serving God. Then here I have gone to visit my uncle's place. He has done this to me. It was just traumatizing for me. It was just a bad day for me. You know, it was never easy. So I don't know what to say, but I have overcome all that. And here I am today because I'm sharing this, because I want to encourage someone out there. It took me 1 year and a half for me to be able to disclose to my parents what happened, to my friends what happened, to my family, the whole family what happened. And it was not easy for me because my mom tried her level best to know what was going on, because my mom used to be a very, very prayerful woman. The Holy Spirit could show her that I was not doing the right thing. And that's why my mom was like, this is too much, I cannot bear this pain again. I need to know what is happening to my son, because by then I dropped out from school. I went to Nairobi, I became gay, all that. It was just a hard moment for my mom, you know, as a parent. And the Holy Spirit is revealing some things to her, and she cannot understand what is going on. So for a period of 1 year and a half, I just visited home one day, and my mom was just tired, wanting to know what happened to me. He could see that I'm doing things which are not okay for me. He could see that I'm not healthy. It was just a big fight in the house, and you know what? I just saw my mom is gonna kill me because he was really beating me hard with my father. So I had to tell her, you know, my mom she got shocked, fainted. It was just a bad day, a traumatizing day, you know. The whole of my family was there. My brothers knew what was happening to me, what happened to me, what I've been doing. It was just hard for me. And these things really affected me because the day my mom found out what I was doing, the following day I attempted suicide. Yes, I attempted suicide because I could just feel ashamed. I could not face my family. They all know what I've been doing, what happened to me. It was just very traumatizing, depressing to me. So I just attempted suicide. But thank God my brother was able to save me. I was taken to hospital and I was given some medication and I was okay. I wanna talk to that person out there who have gone through sexual abuse, and you are a man, and you know these things are happening in our family circles. One of our families, those people we call families, are the one who are doing this to our kids. I would like to tell that person, if I've gone through sexual abuse and like you were molested by a family member, the best thing you can do is to expose that person to the family. From there, so that you can be able to be helped. We know the way forward. We know what to do, so that you can be able to heal from the trauma. If you don't want to speak up, these things that are gonna eat you from inside, you're gonna have a hard moment. You're gonna you can end up even to depression. And the other thing is, when you speak up, you start healing. Even if you're not gonna heal completely at once, but you start healing. You feel that I have released something in my heart. You really need to speak up. If me, I speaked up on the time, maybe I could be I was able to go back to school by then. Maybe right now I could be a big person, but I just thank God for everything, because I'm here today with this story, so I can be able to encourage someone out there. Speaking up is very important. You should speak up. And Inspire Transfer Youth Organization, that's why we are here. Maybe you don't have that safe person you can speak with. Inspire Transfer Youth Organization is here for you. Come and share your story with us. In our hands, you are in a safer hands. You are in a good place where we're gonna listen to you. We're gonna give you a shoulder to lean on. We're gonna walk you with on this journey to make sure you are healed. You are able to move on with life, because no, it was not your fault, and you deserve to live good, to have a good life. You deserve to have good things, because it was never your fault. And don't let what happened to you define your future. You are greater than that rape. You are greater than that depression. You are greater than that thing that is disturbing you right now as a young man. So Inspire Transfer Youth Organization, we are here to work with you, to talk with you, to encourage you, to hold your hand. And you know what? We don't charge in our organization. We don't pay you. We don't ask money from people unless we want to bless us. But we are doing our work because we want to save generation. Without young men in the country, there is no generation. There is no future in our country. We need to hold men. Without men in our country, I tell you, we have no future. We need to hold them. We need to work with them. We need to show them love. We need to encourage them. We need to offer help to them. Let's learn to listen to men, because men are struggling. We need to give them ears. We need to be always there with them and protect them. So what I can say, my last words, is that I'm gonna leave you with a quote here that's gonna encourage you, that's gonna give you hope, that's gonna give you more strength, that umepitia sexual abuse and you are a male. This is a month of sexual abuse. I'm gonna tell you, your story is the key that can unlock someone else's prison. Share your story. Sharing your story, you never know whom you are going to help out there. These stories are an opener to many. These stories are here to unlock someone in prison, so that he can come out and share his story, so that we can be able to help them, so that we can be able to take them through a therapy session, because we have professional counselors working with us. We have pastors working with us. We are ready to help you, young man who is struggling from homosexuality, lesbianism, all that. We are here to help you, to work with you, and to make sure that you have stood again, so that you can be able to move on with life. This is Henry Karanja. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm so blessed to have you people. Kindly consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, because we have many things that are coming, so that we can be able to teach our men many things. Other videos are coming. We also, this is a month of sexual abuse awareness month, so we're gonna come here talking these things. We're gonna share information about these things. We're gonna invite counselors here to talk with us about these things, how to go through those therapies if you have gone through sexual abuse, all that. So may God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and may God do you good.
you.